In our morning rounds, new insight into the popular diets that may work best. About 2/3 of American adults are considered obese or overweight. The diet industry is gaining from those numbers with $2.5 billion spent on weight loss programs last year alone. Dr. Holly Phillips is here with the new Johns Hopkins study. Holly, good morning.
Good morning, Gail.
Okay, so they looked at 3 different diet programs. I'm thinking, time to go back to Weight Watchers or Jenny Craig. I try everything.
Well, you know what? Those were the ones that came out on top. You know,
Yeah.
so I'll tell you, they looked at 3 different groups of diet programs, 11 diets in total, and they focused on those that had, at least a year's worth, or that could show effectiveness over the course of a year, not just 2 or 3 months, because we know short-term weight loss doesn't have many health benefits. But if you can get it to stretch out over a year, you're in business. And the headline is that the 2 that they deemed the most effective were Weight Watchers and Jenny Craig.
Why?
When they compared people who did those diets, those people lost 3 to 5% more weight over a year than people who tried to diet alone. Nutrisystem is also in that group of diets. They think it will likely be that effective, but they didn't have enough research to show that it lasted over a year.
Okay, the question is what she said. Why? What is it they have in common?
Right. Well, this review didn't, really assess exactly why, but we do know one thing that those diets do very well, which is they integrate teamwork. They really integrate a group approach. A lot of people do it in their workplace, or you bring in colleagues, friends, your partners, and you actually go into a place very often and meet other people who are in the same position as you. We know unequivocally the only diets that work are those that you stick with. And if you have some companionship along the way, you're more likely to do it.
Well, they give you structure, though, because those group meetings, I don't like hearing about. I went to the wedding and I ate some cake. I don't want to hear about that. I just like having the structure. That's what I think is so important.
Since you have done this before.
Yeah, many times.
So how do you separate? What's made a difference for you? What is it that you need?
I need the structure where they say you can eat this. That's what works
You need
for
a disciplinarian.
me. I do. I really do.
Right.
I can't do it by myself.
And Gail, I think that's a very important point. One of the other groups of diets that they looked at were the meal replacement systems, where they could track a significant amount of weight loss during a few months, but they couldn't say that it lasted for a year or longer. And
because at some point you have to go back to eating normal.
Exactly. Those are really hard
Nora.
to those are really hard to sustain, and they're expensive. They can be $600 or $700 a month, so not everybody can stay on that forever.
You're really excited about this study and what it shows. Why?
I am, Nora. Every single day I'm in the position, I'm a general internist, I'm in the position to tell people, for your health, we need to focus on some weight loss. And of course, these programs are advertised ad nauseum, and so my patients say to me, what works and what doesn't? I haven't really been able to give them an answer. But now, these researchers looked at 4,100 studies to try and cull through all of the data out there. And now I feel like I can say comfortably, Jenny Craig and Weight Watchers have some real proof behind them, and some of the others don't.
Yeah.
There's
I think
always
Weight Watchers.
Put down your forks.
Yeah, I know.
Works.
Put down the
Get on the treadmill.
Put down your forks.
No, easier said than done.
I know.
I think Weight Watchers is good because it actually teaches you something at portion control and how many points different foods add up to, and people need education to make better choices.
It's true, and you can stay on it forever, and that's a really sort of important aspect of it.
Thank you so much, Dr. Holly Phillips.